wrestling organization either. Do you see how WWE is putting a stench on every single wrestling organization out there? WWE has gotten so exhausting that I don't even want to watch professional wrestling in general. And I'm talking about all of it. I don't want to watch NXT. I don't want to watch no damn Ring of Honor. I don't want to watch New Japan. I don't want to watch Impact Wrestling. They put a stench on everything. You know why? Because they are the #1 wrestling company in the world. They have that power, unfortunately, to put the stench on professional wrestling or to make everybody want to watch professional wrestling again. So what I'm seeing right now is all these wrestling organizations from around the world, all these professional wrestlers from around the world, they are joining together for a common cause. And that is to say, F you WWE, we are not going to let professional wrestling be destroyed by a crooked company who does not care about their fans, who does not care about their own professional wrestlers' well-being, a company that does not care in general. It is time for us to come and do something about this and take them down, and now have them crying and begging for people to come back to them. Don't give me this crap. Do not give me that crap, because you cannot lie to me. You cannot lie to a prophet. So don't give me this crap about how, oh, they really do care. No, they do certain things. No. Like CM Punk said, they only do things to protect themselves, not the professional wrestler, not the fans. They did what they did in Saudi Arabia, knowing that a lot of people were not happy with it, but they went along with it anyway. And they gave a big F you to the fans and everybody who thought something about it. That was their way of saying, we are going to do what we want to do, whether you like it or not, because we're making billions. That was basically what they said to the world with that Saudi Arabia incident. They also said it with the incident. What else happened big? It was right on the tip of my tongue too, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But they've done that many times to the wrestling industry. They've done that many times to a lot of people, a lot of things out here. And it makes me sick. That's why I haven't had the WWE network for 2 years, probably a little over 2 years now. I am not going to support a company. I don't care how much I love professional wrestling. I am not going to support a company that gives me the finger to my face over and over and over and over again. Why would I do that? They gave a finger to the fans with that Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. They think this is a joke. Great Balls of Fire, and then they had the flames shaped like 2 balls and a penis. This is what they're saying to you, the consumer, over and over again. This is what Vince McMahon is saying to you over and over again. I don't care about you. I only care about your money. I only care about your revenue. I only care about what you're giving me, because I'm a billionaire. Millionaire, whatever, I don't know. Like CM Punk said, Vince could have been a billionaire, but he's not a great booker. He doesn't know how to book professional wrestlers. He doesn't know how to give professional wrestlers cool names. Vince McMahon was never the mastermind behind a lot of the success of the WWE. He was never the mastermind. He was the business mind. And that's where Vince McMahon needs to stay. He needs to stay in the business part of it, because that's where he shines. When it comes to booking, when it comes to giving innovation, that is not Vince McMahon's strong point. And that is the damn truth. Like it or not. I am loving what's happening right now. with AEW. I am loving what happened. And like I said, I predicted it. I said Vince McMahon is so arrogant. Shane McMahon is so arrogant. Stephanie McMahon is so arrogant. Triple H is so arrogant. They are arrogant beyond belief that they thought no other wrestling organization can come and take us down. We can do whatever we want to do. We can disrespect Eddie Guerrero after his death. You know, we can disrespect Jim the Anvil Neidhart after his death. We can disrespect Roman Reigns and his cancer and throw it into a storyline. We can disrespect leukemia patients by throwing this into a storyline. Like, we don't give a damn whether Roman Reigns lives or dies, because you know what? This is a life or death situation. There is no guarantee that Roman Reigns will come out of this alive, people. I'm just trying to let you see how serious this is, okay? There's no guarantee he's coming out of this alive. And the fact that they threw it into a storyline tells you right there, they don't give a damn about nothing or nobody but making their money. That shouldn't even been thought of. No, we're not going to throw that into a storyline. We're going to go and let Roman Reigns go and get better. We're going to go and let Roman Reigns, you know, lay in bed and do what he needs to do to get better and beat this sickness. No, they're saying, oh, you know, he's still going to be a part of the show in some way. If he's a part of this company, he's going to be contributing in some way. This is a joke to them. They're not taking you seriously. And if you are still throwing money at them, I feel sorry for you. I really do. I feel for you. Because for you to disrespect yourself that much just to support this company. I know some are going to come at me right. Well, you got a WWE video game. Okay, yeah. Which I'm planning to be the last, because these video games are not of high quality either. These video games are not a high quality as they should be. It's just a cash grab every year. So yeah, I got a WWE game that I'm talking with you through now, but this is to let you know that I don't see myself buying 2K. What is it going to be? 2K20. I know I said that about 2K19, but no, this is the straw that broke the camel's back, okay? Because you know what? With AEW and all the money, the billions that they got backing this company, I guarantee you there is going to be an AEW video game. An AEW video game, and they're going to put millions, if not billions, into that too, because video games are of high market right now. Everybody is running towards video games is going to open up an even wider audience to AEW. A great video game would it would just open it wide. It would crack it wide open, because that's where even people who don't watch professional wrestling sometimes go out and will buy a pro wrestling game, because they can customize it into whatever they want it to be. You think that they're not going to invest in a video game if they got billions of dollars? That would be the most foolish decision that AEW would make. If they just said, okay, let's put ourselves, let's get a network, let's get a TV deal, let's do this, let's do that, but let's not worry about no video games. Let's not do that. If the CEO of AEW did that and completely ignored the video game market, hell, they're going to need to send me millions of dollars, because I'm probably going to give them ideas for someone listening to this. I'll take $1 million for giving you your idea. That's all I want. I'm cool with it. I don't need no. Hell, I could survive off $50,000 a month and be perfectly happy for the rest of my damn life, because I would have more than enough to pay my bills. I would have more than enough to, you know, just do things I want, go on vacation, and be happy. Who the hell needs $1 million anyway? Oh, be a millionaire. No, be a thousandaire. Why don't you just start your own business? See, that's what they don't want y'all to do. That's why they have all these tricks and mazes and all this stupid crap to keep you right where you're at. You ain't got to be no damn millionaire. You could take care of your bills making $50,000 a year. You could take care of your bills making $30,000, $40,000 a year. You can make money consistently, but you know, they don't want to tell you all this stuff because they want to keep draining you dry. But we're not talking about that. So if WWE are not shaking in their boots right now, I feel for them. I feel sorry for them. If Vince McMahon still cannot see what is going on and what is happening in 2019, then Vince, he really is senile, and he really needs to step down as the owner, CEO, etc. of his company. Because what's happening right now, pro wrestling landscape is changing drastically and quickly, very quickly. This is not a game, WWE. It ain't no game. You ain't got time. Time is not on your side right now. So I see all these wrestlers, I see all these organizations coming together with a common cause. We must take down WWE before WWE freaking destroys professional wrestling as we know it. We must save professional wrestling, the thing that we love, the thing that we have a passion for. This ain't no damn game. The true professional wrestling fan, the professional wrestling fan that is a fan in his heart, in his mind, in his being. This ain't a damn game. Okay? I'm talking from a video game right now, but this ain't no damn game. The people who truly have a love for professional wrestling, we want to see professional wrestling thrive and flourish and be what it needs to be for the times that we have. In the times that we have right now, we have so many amazing professional wrestlers out there. You can't count how many professional wrestlers out there that are waiting to just grab that brass ring and shoot off to the freaking stratosphere with it. So many. But WWE wants to keep pushing Brock Lesnar to the front. And Brock Lesnar is getting a free ride. He doesn't even have to be at the shows. He can have the Universal Championship, go home, you know, put his damn feet up, be enjoying, you know, UFC fights. He ain't got to do nothing. That is complete and utter disrespect to every other professional wrestler there who are capable of giving the fans what we want. If you're still throwing money at WWE consistently, I feel for you. You don't know how badly I wanted the WWE Network. You don't know how badly I wanted the WWE Network just so I can go back and watch some old, you know, Stone Cold clips or Rock clips or Undertaker clips or Bret Hart clips, and how bad I wanted it just to, you know, watch NXT. But you got to understand that that's the trick that they do. They have trickery. A good businessman will not do trickery on his consumers. A crooked businessman will. A crooked businessman doesn't care what tricks he has to use to get the consumer to pay. He will use every single one and then use more on top of that. The trick is Make NXT great. Keep NXT great so the consumer can keep the WWE network. Have our old classics on the network. Have the old Raws, have the old SmackDowns that were awesome, that they can go back and watch anytime they want. That'll make them keep the network. So that'll keep their mind off of everything that we're not doing or that we don't care about. Hell, I'm starting to think that William Regal is the mastermind behind NXT. The way Triple H has been acting. Triple H has been acting like a damn bitch. He's acting like a bitch. Letting the superstars from NXT. Ooh, y'all got me started. Having the roster that he supposedly built from NXT be able to go up to WWE and be made into freaking clowns, be made into little time fillers and show fillers, and being turned into freaking chefs on a wrestling show, making food and blending, and what is that? I'm the only one with the balls that's gonna come out here to tell you that Triple H is a bitch because he's allowing it to happen. He's not taking Vince McMahon to the side and saying, you know what, Vince, you're really treating these guys really badly. You're really messing up their careers. You're making it that so that nobody's gonna remember them. Nobody is gonna remember this garbage. At the end of the day, if you're a professional wrestler, do you want to be remembered for all the money that you made, or do you want to be remembered? Nobody's going to remember you for the damn money you made. People are going to remember you for the amazing things that you've done in that ring. Sasha Banks ain't going to be remembered right now. Who's going to remember Sasha? What has she done? Nothing. There has been no Sasha Banks moment since NXT where you were really pulled in and you felt some kind of emotion and you were enthralled in what she was doing and you wanted her to succeed, or you wanted to hate her, or you wanted her to be a badass that she is. This is how emotional I get because I love professional wrestling. I think professional wrestling is beautiful. Professional wrestling is the highest art form. You know why? Because it is all forms of entertainment rolled into one. Professional wrestling is every single form of entertainment rolled into one freaking square circle. That is why I'm emotional right now. And the World Wrestling Entertainment are treating it like it's a joke in a freaking circus. If you do it right, if you do professional wrestling the right way, if you do it the right way, you can pull out emotions in people that they didn't even know existed. This is the greatest roster that the WWE has had in history of mankind. This is the greatest roster. This is a promoter's wet dream. And Vince McMahon treats them like, oh, well, we're just going to suck them dry. We're just going to keep them on, suck them dry, and then boot them out of the way. So, they'll never be remembered. Everybody will remember WWE because we're only concerned about ourselves. But we're going to suck them dry for everything that they're worth. We're going to take their bodies. We're going to rob them of their bodies. We're going to rob them of their resources. And then we're going to boot them to the side just like we done with everybody else. But everybody didn't notice because Everybody was so busy, you know, touting the WWE's horn, and everybody was so busy thinking that they're such a great organization and they really care about everything and everyone, and they're doing all this cancer awareness and blah 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 blah. Vince McMahon has always done this. He's always sucked professional wrestlers dry for everything that they're worth, and then he makes sure that they will not be able to build anything outside of WWE. He makes sure. You think he's evil? You think he's just evil on television? He's a spiteful son of a bitch. That's why he couldn't let Brett just go to WCW and just be happy. His Vince McMahon's pride was not going to let Bret Hart go to WCW and be happy. He said, "Oh, okay, he was loyal to me. Well, I don't care. That son of a bitch is not going to. He thinks he's just going to go over there and build something again. He doesn't know Vince McMahon. He's a spiteful son of a bitch. And you know I'm telling the truth." He doesn't care. He's going to use them up and use them up and use them up and use them up years. It doesn't matter if it's 20 years. Use them up, use them up, use them up. When they are no longer needed, okay, let's boot them away. Let's start the new machine. Let's get the new machine going. Can't just let Eddie Guerrero rest in peace. Gotta have Batista out there talking about Eddie is in hell. Just can't let Eddie rest in peace. Vince is probably even mad about that. How could that son of a bitch just go and die on me when he was at the height of his career? I'm gonna show him something in death. Can't let Jim the Anvil Neidhart rest in peace. Nope, we gotta throw him in a storyline, make some money off of it. It makes me sick. I am not angry at Hulk Hogan. I honestly don't think that Hulk Hogan is a racist. I think I would call Ric Flair a racist more than I would call Hulk Hogan a racist. I'm not mad at Hulk Hogan. But the reason I'm mad at the situation, the reason why I'm angry at the situation is because I know why they did it. I know why they brought Hulk Hogan back. If their ratings were, you know, all happy, all good and dandy, we probably wouldn't have seen Hulk Hogan for another 5-10 years. But no, their ratings tanked, which I said they were also. We're getting down to the 1 million mark. When you get to the 1 million mark, you're in trouble, because it's going to be a matter of time before you get to the 900,000 mark. Then you're going to get to the 800,000 mark. Then you're going to get to the 700,000 mark, and eventually you're going to get to the 500,000 mark, which means nobody's watching your shit at that point. Nobody's watching your stuff. So when the ratings went down at an unbelievable rate, that's when Vince was like, "Oh man, I gotta do something. Let me call up Hulk Hogan and tell him I forgive him. Bring that son of a bitch back so I can get some of these ratings back." Are you starting to see the patterns? Are you starting to see the deceptions? Are you starting to see that he doesn't care about you? He cares nothing about you. He only cares about getting your money by any means necessary. If I got lie, cheat, and steal, Eddie Guerrero, Oh man, I miss Eddie, man. I miss Eddie Guerrero, man. As a fan, I cried like a baby when Eddie Guerrero died, man. I cried like a damn baby. That shit, that still hurts. I was in the arena the night that he died. I was living in Minneapolis. I grew up in North Minneapolis, and coincidentally, my mom's friend had tickets for us. So that was the first time that I went to the WWE event. The very first time, SmackDown and and Raw, and I didn't know Sasha Banks was there. Of course, I didn't know she existed. My mind is blown now. I was like, damn, I was in the same arena that Sasha Banks was in, and I didn't even know it. But coincidentally, also like Sasha Banks, I had no idea Eddie Guerrero had died. Um, Before I got there, I had no idea. And then when the wrestlers came out, and you know, that was devastating. I was just like, what the? It felt like I was in a dream. Like, what is going on here? They're coming out here and they're telling me that Eddie Guerrero is dead. It was like that. That's why I couldn't remember. I don't remember much from that night. It was like a blur. It really was. It was really like a blur. It didn't feel real. AEW is coming. AEW is coming, and they're coming strong. They're not playing around. They're not messing around. This is the moment that wrestling fans have been waiting for years and years. This is the moment that we've been waiting for, and it is here. And it is so beautiful. I hope that they're going to do everything that they said that they were going to do. I hope that they do everything that they say they were going to do. Equal pay for women. Insurance for the professional wrestlers. Can you believe the dirty WWE bastards don't have insurance for the wrestlers? The wrestlers got to get their own insurance, apparently. Can you believe those bastards? Insurance for the professional wrestler. They pay more than the WWE. They're going to be paying wrestlers more. Do you think there's not one professional wrestler around the world who is now not looking at, they're like, whoa, screw WWE? Do you think wrestlers are still like, oh, I'm gonna go to WWE? AEW is coming. All Elite Wrestling is coming. They're coming hard. They're coming fast. They're not playing. They're not messing around. So I don't understand why WWE is still playing around. They're still playing around. They think they actually think they have time. They have no time. Tick tock. The clock is done. It's over. Alright, I hope to do another one of these again soon. That was my epic damn rant. And it was damn epic. WWE, you better be shaking in your boots. AEW is coming for that ass.